Let's go over the 4 different types of remotes here that you can use with the new Epic version 3 that was just released by Absolute Cable TV. We have 4 different remotes here. They are technically all from different platforms. You have our first remote here from the Android TV version that we use, which is on our Amino set-top box. This is the Nova remote that has more of a full feature remote that you can use with Epic. We also have the Fire Stick remote. There are a couple different flavors of that remote, but generally it looks exactly like that. Same with Roku. This is the Roku remote. Our app is available on that store, as well as the Apple TV remote, which is the older version. They have a newer version, which is very similar to that. Most of the functions are the same. So what I'm going to go over today is the use, or the common buttons that are the same on each remote. There are only about 4 or 5 buttons that you really need to use to navigate the system. There are other dedicated buttons that you can use as well, specifically on the first remote here, on the Nova remote, but I'll go over the common buttons and then kind of go over the special buttons a little bit later. So on each remote, you have the up and down, left, right navigation arrows with a button in the middle. I'll be referring to the middle button as the OK button or the select button. You also have the left arrow button to navigate left, and also have the back arrow button to go back to the next level in the system. Most all these remotes have a tail on the left arrow and on the back arrow, but on the left arrow, most of them just have an arrow or a caret or nothing at all. So you can see on the Nova remote here, you have your up, your down, your left, your right to navigate, your select button in the middle, your back button on the left, and then you also have your navigation buttons: play, pause, rewind, fast forward, stop, and record. At the time of this recording, do not do anything at this time. Also, with the new upgrade, the colored buttons A, B, and C currently do not function for any reason at this time, and I don't think they have plans to update those as well. So for the Fire Stick remote, you have a similar setup. You have what is called the navigation ring. Pressing the top, bottom, left, or right will navigate you accordingly, and the select button is the middle here, the middle button where you rest your thumb. You also have a back arrow, just an arrow with a curly tail on it, and you also have your playback buttons here: rewind, play, pause, and fast forward. Roku's a very similar setup, but instead of a ring, you have the plus purple navigation button. Pressing the top, bottom, left, and right will navigate you accordingly, and you have the OK or the select button in the middle with playback buttons below, and there is your back arrow that has the curly tail. That is actually not the back button. The back button is actually up here with the straight tail. So disregard that other button down there. I will be honest, I don't actually know what that does in the app currently. As for the Apple remote, you have a touch pad up here, swiping up, swiping down, swiping left, swiping right, navigates you the same way as the other remotes here. Clicking this pad is the same as clicking the select button. Apple has a back button. They decided to call it menu on this particular remote, but the white circle menu button is the back button. And on the new remote, which is a little bit different, the touchpad is circle, has a ring around it that has your rewind and fast forward on it. And then also they relabeled the menu button to the back button as well. Let's go over the more detailed buttons on the Nova remote here. As stated earlier, several of these buttons are not actually programmed to do anything yet. What's nice about this remote, though, is while you're watching TV, you can easily go from channel to channel if you know the channel number just by typing it in. You also have a dedicated info button here by pressing the I, a dedicated closed captioning button by pressing the subtitles/closed captioning button, and you also have a last button if you'd like to return to the last channel. That is the main differences on navigating Epic with the different style remotes. We'll go ahead and go into a training session here. I will be going over it on the with using the Nova remote with that system. But just remember that everything that I am doing on that system is going to be exactly the same or very similar if you're using it on a Fire Stick, a Roku TV, or an Apple TV.